Hello, my students. Welcome back into my channel. In this video, we're going to discuss how we solving a past paper, this past paper, IBDP past paper, Mathematics Analysis and Approaches Standard Level Paper 2 on 31 October 2023. Okay, let's start with number one. Consider the function defined by fx equal x squared minus 10x. The graph of f passes through the point a 4 comma minus 24. Find the gradient of the tangent to the graph of f at the point a. Okay, I'm going to do number 1a first. 1a part 1. So fx equals x squared minus 10x. The derivative of this function is 2x minus 10. And according to this information that it passes through the coordinate point 4 and minus 24. So x equals 4. So if this x we change with 4, it will be 2 times 4 minus 10 equals minus 2. And the part 2 is about write down the gradient of the normal to the graph of function at point A. You know that between normal line and tangent line is perpendicular one another, normal line and a tangent line. So gradient tangent times gradient normal equals minus 1 because perpendicular one another. So it is minus 2 times m tangent normal cos minus 1. So tangent, gradient normal equals minus 1 over minus 2 equals half. Now D, write down the equations of the normal to the graph of F. Okay. The strike length formula is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Yeah, m is this one, gradient half, and it is through 4 comma negative 24. So it means x1 is 4, y1 is minus 24. Y minus or becomes 24, becomes plus 24 half times x minus 4. So it is y equals half x minus 2 because half times minus 4 minus 24. So y equals, the equation is y equals half x minus 26. Question C. Find the coordinates of B. If the normal of the to the graph of function at point A intersects the graph of F, again, oh yeah. At second point we saw it has intersect point again at second point B. Okay, so find coordinate B, right? Uh, so it means x squared minus 10x equals half x minus 26. Now I'm going to multiply by 2, so it becomes 2x squared minus 20x equals x minus 52. So it's going to be 2x squared minus x minus 20x plus 52 equals 0. So it becomes 2x squared minus 21x plus 52 equals 0. So identify this as A equals 2, B equals minus 21, and C equals 52. Through formula x1 and 2, we can determine x1, the roots of x becomes 21 plus minus square root 21 squared minus times 2 times 52 over 2 times 2. It's going to be 21 plus minus square root 25 over 4. So it is 21 plus minus 5 over 4. So x1, I'm going to look the space out. X1 equals 21 plus 5 over 4, 26 over 4, and it is 13 half or 6 half. And x2 is 21 minus 5 over 4, 16 over 4 equals 4. So now if x equals 6.5, this one, y equals half times 6.5 minus 26. So it is substituted into this equation. This one is equation. So it becomes minus 22.75. Now, if x equals 4 already, if x equals 4, y equals 24. This one. So the solution is this. Okay. 2. The following diagram shows a pyramid with vertex V and rectangular base OABC. Okay. So the base is OABC with shape rectangular. Point B has coordinates x0, x60, point C x00, and point V is 1, 4, 3, and 10. Find BV, right? BV equals square roots BV square root, wait, okay. BV 8 minus 4 squared, and then plus 6 minus 3 squared, plus 0 minus 10 squared, comes square root 16 plus 9 plus 100. So it is square root 125. That is BV. So 1 square root 25, square 125, it becomes 25 times 5, so 5 square root 5. What else now? This is A. Now B, find the size of angle BVC. Okay, so we're going to find first, if calculate angle BVC, I'm going to find first BV already this one, and VC VC is 8 minus 4, 0 minus 3, and 0 minus 10 squared. So it is 16 plus 9 plus 100. So square root 125, 5 square root 5. Next, BC is 8 minus 8 squared, plus 0 minus 6 squared, plus 0 minus 0 squared. So it is 0 plus 36 plus 0 square root 36 equals 6. And cosine BVC is BV squared plus VC squared minus BC squared over 2 times BV times VC. BV squared is 125 times 125 minus 36 over 2 times 5 square root 5, 5 square root 5. So it will be 250 minus 36 over 2 times 125. It means 250. And it is 214 over 250, 0.856. So angle BVC is arc cosine 0.856. It is 31.1. Number 3, consider the function f(x) equals e power x minus 2x minus 5. On the following axis, sketch the graph. Okay, for interval x minus 4 to 3, right? So I'm going to create a table here. So minus 4 to 3 minus 4 minus 3 minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 3. Okay. X y minus 4. Wait. I'm going to using the different color. X y. If x negative 4, y equals 3.02. If x negative 3, if x negative 3, substitute into this equation, so y equals 1.05. If x negative 2, y equals minus 0.9. If x equals negative 1, it is minus 2. Wait. Minus 63. If 0, negative 4. If 1, minus 4.28. Okay. If I'm going to continue here, if 2 minus 1.6, if 3 9.09. Okay. And these are the coordinate point. After that, we will connect all coordinate point. And I'm going to find the local minimum using this area. For local minimum, uh, this equation y equals e power x minus 2x minus 5, and derivative of this function is e power x minus 2 equals 0. So e power x equals 2. Ln e power x equals ln 2. So e power x equals ln 2 over, sorry, not yet. I'm gonna change this. Okay, becomes what's here? X ln e equals ln 2. So x equals ln 2 over ln e. So x equals ln 2 is 0.693 over 1. It is 0.693. So fx have 0.693 equals e power 0.693 minus 2 times 0.693 minus 5. And if you calculate, It is minus 4.306. So the local minimum coordinate point 0.693 and minus 4.386. So 0. So local minimum position around 0.6 around here and minus 4.3, yeah, around here. So this is the location of local minimum 0.693, comma negative 4.386. After that, we're gonna find this coordinate point negative 4 and 3, negative 4 is negative 4, y 3 around here. And after that, negative 3 and 1, negative 3 and, yeah, around here, negative 2 and 0.9, negative 2 and 0.9 with negative 2 and, yeah, minus 0.9 around here. What else? Negative 1, negative 2.6, negative 1, negative 2.6 around here, and 0 and negative 4 here. After that, 1 and negative 4.28, 1 and negative 4.28 around here, and 2 and 1 and negative 1, 2 and negative 1.6 around here, and 3 and 9, 3 and 9 point, yeah, around here. And the next step is connecting. Okay, connect it like this. Okay, and then uh, from this coordinate point, okay, this is the graph. Okay, next, B, question B, the graph, the functions of G is defined by Gx, e power 3x minus 6x minus 7. Okay, Gx equals e power 3x minus 6x minus 7. And the question, the graph of G is obtained from the graph of F. Okay, by a horizontal stretch with scale factor k, followed by, after horizontal stretch with scale factor k, followed by a vertical translation C units. Okay, find the value of k and the value of c. Right. So by horizontal stretch, with scale factor k minus 6x k equals minus 2x. Look this position minus 6x, and it is minus 2x this. Okay, so the scale factor is minus 2x over minus 6x. It is 1/3. So the scale factor is 1/3. Now the k is 1/3. Now vertical translation. The vertically translation, okay, from look from -5, from -5 becomes -7. So from -5 to -7. So it means -7 minus 5. It is -7 plus 5 equals -2. Yeah, so C equals 2 units. Equals 2 units, and negative negative meaning the direction to downwards. Okay, this. 4. A company is designing a new logo in the shape of letter C. Wait. Okay, letter C. The letter C is formed between two circles with center O, the center here. The point A lies on the circumference of the inner circle, or inside the circle inside point A lies, with radius r centimeters. Okay, where r less than 10 centimeters. Okay, so its radius is 10 is r, with r less than 10 centimeters. So this is 3. So this is r. Yeah, this is r with r less than 10. Okay, what else? The point B lies on the circumference of the outer circle. Oh, at the outer circle there are two circles, the inner circle and the outer circle. Outer circle has radius 10 centimeters. Okay, the reflex angle AOB is 4.8 radians. The letter C is shown by the shaded area in the following diagram. Okay, so the question is, show that the area of C is given by, we are going to calculate the area. Wait, but I'm going to To convert radians to degrees, pi radians equals 180 degrees. So it means 1 radian, 180 degrees over pi, like this. So this questions, radius B is 10 centimeters, while radius A less than 10 centimeters. Okay. And the reflex angle 4.8 radian. So I'm going to convert to degrees, becomes 4.8 times 180 over pi. So it is here 864 over pi. So area B equals, yeah, the area B equals uh, 864 pi over 2, yeah, over 2 pi, or over 360. Yeah, 360 times 100 pi. 100 pi is area of the outer circle. Yeah, area of the outer circle. Area B equals, yeah, pi r squared. If r equals 10, so it becomes 100 pi. So area A, yeah, pi r squared. So it means r is less than centimeters. So this is area A, right? So it's going to be, I'm going to calculate like this. 864 over pi times 1 over 360 times 100 pi divided. So 864 times 100 divided by 360 equals 238.89, or approximately becomes 240 centimeters squared. This is area B. How about area A? Area A equals pi r squared. Yeah, yeah, pi r. So area A will be, oh wait, that is the full area. I mean, area A, the inner circle, is 864 over pi over 360 times pi r squared. So it is 864 over pi times 1 over 360 times pi r squared. Right? Becomes 1. And 864 divided by 360. 2.4 r squared. So it means area C equals area B minus area C, area A, I mean. So 240 minus 2.4 r squared, this, based on this statement. Next, the area of the C is 170 centimeters squared. Find value of R. B, the area, this one, area C, this one, 240 minus 2.4 R squared, 176, based on this information. So it means 2.4 r squared, 2.4 r squared equals 240 minus 176. 2.4 r squared equals 64. So r squared equals 64 over 2.4. So it is, r squared is 26.67. R equals square root 26.67 equals 5.164. Okay. Find the perimeter of C, right? Now, perimeter B, perimeter B equals 2 times pi times 10. The radius is 10 times 864 over pi over 360. And if you calculate, it will be 48. 48 is the perimeter B, the outer, this. Yeah. After that, we are going to calculate perimeter inner. So perimeter A, 2 times pi times the radius is 5.164. This is 5, not 8. 5. Yeah. Times 864 over pi over 360. Okay. And it is 24.7872. Perimeter C. Perimeter C accumulation of A, B, and I'm gonna show you 48 plus 24.7872 plus 2 times 10 minus 5.164. Especially for this one, I'm gonna show you that. Look, Uh, for this one, okay, this is 10. Yeah, 10. This is 10. The radius 10 minus 5 point, 5, 5, 5.164. This is 5.164. This is 10. So it means uh, the strike line is 10 minus 5.164 times 2 because there are two. So if you calculate, it will be 82.459 or approximately becomes 82.5. This is the perimeter C. 5. A particle moves along a straight line. Its displacement s meters from a fixed point O after time t seconds is given by this is the function as t equals 5.2 sine square root 4t plus 6, where t between 0 and 10. The particle first comes to rest after q seconds. Find the value of q, right? A, I'm going to writing the function again as t 5.2 sine square root 4t plus 6. Okay. Sine square root 4t plus 6 uh, has value between -1 and 1. Yeah, because sine values, the maximum is 1 and the minimum is -1, the minimum values. So now if you concern on sine square root 4t plus 6 equals -1, so it is sine square root 4t plus 6 equals sine 3/2 pi. It means square root 4t plus 6 equals 3/2 pi, or 4t plus 6 equals 9 or 9 over 4 pi squared, or 4t equals 9 4 pi squared minus 6. I'm gonna move here. So t equals 9 over 16 pi squared minus 6 over 4. And if we calculate, t equals 4.0561 is q, right? Next, b, we're going to find total distance. Uh, Total distance that the particle travels in the first few seconds. Okay, so it's integral 0 to 4.0561 of Vt dt. Yeah. Why Vt? Because the differential of St is Vt. Now we are going to find Vt because I'm gonna show you the area we can calculate. So St, I mean, yeah, wait, I mean Vt, wait, number, using the different color. So St equals 5.2 sine square root 40 plus 6. So if u equals 40 plus 6, du dt, the differential u equals 4. And if s equals 5.2 sine square root u, so ds du 5.2 times half u power minus half cosine square root u. It becomes 5.2 cosine square root u over 2 square root u, or 5.2 cosine u is 40 plus 6, yeah, over 2 square root 40 plus 6. And 5.2 divided by 2 is going to be 2.6 cosine square root 40 over square root 40 plus 6. So ds dt equals ds du times du dt. Ds du is this one, 2.6 cosine square root 40 plus 6 over square root 40 plus 6 times du dt is 4 times 4. So it becomes 10.4 cosine 40 plus 6 over square root 40 plus 6. Now, if you sketch this, uh, okay, if you sketch this function, it will be like this. I have sketched this already. Now I'm going to show you like this, the graph like this. And the intercept point here is 4.0561. And this is the graph of VT. Yeah, because this is VT. Yeah, VT. This is VT. So it means we are going to find uh, the area, this area. I mean, we are going to calculate this area, okay, between 0, okay, 0 and 4.0561. So that's why the calculation like this, the integral like this, 0 to 4.5661, because the graph under the t-axis, so we should give negative. Okay, and the integrals of Vt is st 0 to 4.561. St is of 5.2 sine square root 40 plus 6. So it becomes 5.2 sine 4 times, oh, okay, I'm going to start from here. 5.2 sine square root 4 times 4.0561 plus 6 times, with in brackets this, times 180 over 3.14, because we have to convert 2 degrees from radians, minus, sorry, 5.2. 5.2 sine square root 0 times 4 times 0 plus 6 times 180 over 3.14, and it is becomes minus, should be minus here, okay, because this is minus, so it becomes minus 5.199992 minus 3.31344 comes minus 8.52. Yeah, approximately becomes 52, and it is minus times minus becomes positive 8.52. This. 6. The following table shows the probability distribution of a discrete random variable x, where a and k elements of real numbers. This is the table. Given that expectation x equals 2.6, find value a. We're going to find a. All right. So the first step is I'm going to tell you that the maximum of the maximum values of a probability is 1. So k plus k squared, accumulations of this probability equals 1. Equals 1, like this. So I'm gonna writing like this: a equals 1 minus k squared minus k cubed, like this. Now expectation x equals 2.6. So expectation 1 times k, 2 times k squared, 3 times a, 4 times k cubed equals 2.6. So if 3a the subject, it will be like this: 3a 2.6 minus k minus 2k squared minus 4k cubed. And if a the subject, it will be like this: 1/3 times 2.6 minus k minus 2k squared minus 4k cubed. Now look, this is a. This is a as well. So a equals a. It means 1 minus k squared minus k cubed equals 1/3 times 2.6 minus k minus 2k squared minus 4k cubed times 3 becomes 3 minus 3k minus 3k squared minus 3k cubed equals 2.6 minus k minus 2k squared minus 4k cubed. Now, you're going to write this in one equation will be like this way: 3 minus 2.6 minus 3k plus k minus 3k squared plus 2k squared minus 3k cubed plus 4k cubed equals 0. And it becomes 0.4 minus 2k minus k squared plus k cubed equals 0. I'm going to write down like this: k cubed minus k squared minus 2k plus 0.4 equals 0. Uh, I will be using Newton-Raphson method. Okay, Newton-Raphson method with a formula like this: x n plus 1 equals xn minus f xn over derivative f xn. Right, so but this is not in x but in k. So f k equals k cubed minus k squared minus 2k plus 0.4. And derivative becomes 3k squared minus 2k minus 2. Next. Assuming k equals 0, there are the maximum power is 3. So you can determine k equals 0, equals 1, or equals 2. Okay, so you're gonna find uh 3k, but for me, I'm gonna using k equals 0. If k equals 0, and apply into this formula, that will be like this: k1 equals k0 plus, sorry, not plus, minus minus fk0 and derivative k0. Okay. So it becomes k1 equals k0 is 0, because this assumption minus this 0, 0, 0, so it becomes 0.4 over minus 2. So 0 plus 0.2. Next, K2. K2 is K1 minus F K1 over derivative K1. So it becomes K1 is 0.2, 0.2 minus F 0.2 and derivative 0.2. 0.2 minus if you substitute this 0.2 here, here, and it becomes minus 0.032 over minus 2.28, and if you calculate, it becomes 0.186. Next K3. K3 is 0.186 minus F 0.186 over derivative 0.186. It is 0.186 minus 0.00016, so on, over minus 2.268212, so on. And if you calculate, it becomes 0.18598. K4. K4 is 0.185928 minus F 0.185928 derivative 0.185928. And if you calculate, it becomes 0.185928. So K equals 0.185928. So on this, so on. And other solutions of K are, if you assuming K equals 1 and K equals 2, you can find the values of K are minus 1.11514, so on, or K equals 1.92921, so on. Now, the values of A. So A equals 1 minus K squared minus K cubed. If you substitute this value into this equation, it becomes 1 minus 0.1859, so on, minus 0.1859 squared minus 0.1859 cubed. And the value is 0.773073, so on, and approximately becomes 0.773. This. 7. The solid shown in the following diagram is comprised of a cylinder and two hemispheres. A cylinder and this first hemisphere and the second hemisphere. The cylinder has height 8 centimeters and radius x centimeters is height and x is radius. The hemisphere fit exactly onto either end of the cylinder. Okay, because uh both hemisphere, yeah, both hemisphere are the cup of this cylinder. The volume of the cylinder is 41. Show that the total surface area of the solid is given as 182 over x plus 4 pi x squared. We are going to prove. Now, I'm going to start with two hemisphere with this understanding that two hemispheres equals r square equals one sphere. Okay, so the formula of a sphere area is 4 pi r squared, or because this radius is in x, so this formula becomes 4 pi x squared. Now, cylinder. Area cylinder equals 2 pi r h. or 2 pi x xh. And the volume volume of cylinder, the volume is pi r squared h, and it is 41 according to the question, or it is pi x squared h, or x times sorry, pi, I mean, okay, pi x h equals 41. So, uh, so the volume of cylinder I can writing as pi xh 41 over x, like this. So pi xh equals 41 over x. So it means this one, area of cylinder, 2 times pi xh, or 2 times 41 over x, 82 over x. After that, uh, the total surface, total surface, or S, equals this one, 4 pi 4 pi x squared plus 82 over x. This one. Okay. Already A, now B. Yeah, local minimum and local maximum when x equals A. Find an expressions for the x. Okay. Yes, the derivative of s. S equals 4 pi x squared plus 82 over x, or 4 pi x squared plus 82 x power minus 1. And yeah, dx equals 2 times 4 pi x minus 82 x power minus 2, or 8 pi x minus 82 over x squared. Part 2, find the exact value of A. X equals A. Okay, the exact value of A. For if local minimum and maximum the x equals 0. So the derivative will be 8 pi a minus 82 over a squared equals 0. Multiply with a squared. It's going to be 8 pi a cubed minus 82 equals 0. 8 pi a cubed equals 82. Pi a cubed equals 82 over 8. A cubed equals 82 over 8 pi. I'm going to move here. So A equals the cube root of 82 over 8 pi, or 82 over 8 pi power 1/3. And if you calculate, it becomes 1.48297. Approximately becomes 1.48. Fun. Next, C. Find an expressions for the second derivative. Okay, C. The second derivative. Okay, the x is 8 pi x minus 82 x power minus 2. It means this is the first derivative. The second derivative, it will be 8 pi plus, yeah, plus 164. Yeah, 164 x power minus 3, or 8 pi plus 164 over x cubed. This is the second derivative. Next, part 2. Part 2, the question: use the second derivative of s to justify that s is a minimum when x equals a. Okay. So, okay, the second derivative is 8 pi plus 164 over 1.48 cubed, because x equals a equals this one, 1.48. So if you calculate, it becomes 75.4, and it is greater than 0. So it is local minimum. Part 3, find the minimum surface area of the solid. See? S equals 4 pi x squared plus 82 over x. X equals this one, 1.48. So substitute into this equation, 4 pi times 1.48 squared plus 82 over 1.48. And if you calculate, the result is 82.9168. Approximately becomes 82.9 centimeters squared. This 8. Give your answer to parts A, A part 2, and C part 1, and D correct to 2 decimal places. Okay. Daniela and Sorin have each recently received some money. Daniela won a cash prize and Sorin received an inheritance. Daniela had two options to choose from to receive her winnings. In both options, she receives a payment on the first day of each month for 3 years. Option A. Each payment is $4,200. Option B. The first payment is $1,500 in each month, which follows the payment is 4% more than the previous month. Okay. Question A, find the total amount Daniela would receive if she chooses one. Option A. Option A, each payment is $4,200. Okay. A part 1. So the total amount equals, look at option A, each payment is $4,200. Okay, for 3 years. For 3 years, it means 36 months. So it becomes $4,200 times 36. It is 151,000 dollars. 36 because 3 years. Part 2. If option B, the first payment is $1,500. Okay. In each month which follows, the payment is 4% more than the previous month. It means the percentage is 4%. Yeah, 4%. Okay. Yeah, the percentage of or the interest is 4%. So I'm going to using to find the total amount, the formula is 1,500 times 1 minus 1.04, okay, over 1 minus 1.04. This is 36 power 36 here because 3 years. Okay, so it becomes, calculate 116 $116,397.47. This formula from the formula of sum of n terms of a geometric series. Yeah, the formula like this. Sn equals a times 1 minus r power n over 1 minus r. This. Sorin received an inheritance, $160,000. Sorin invested his inheritance in an account that pays a nominal annual interest rate, or the interest rate 5% per annum, 5% per 12 months, compounded monthly. The interest is added on the last day of each month, or the interest will be added at the last day of each month. Okay. Write down an expression for the value of Sorin's investment after n years. After n years, it means after 12 times n. Okay. So the duration or the n is, yeah, n is 12n. Yeah. If n 6 years, it means 12 times 6 becomes 72 months. Yeah. But the interest rate 5% per annum. Okay. Next B. For B, soaring investment soaring investment after n years, is 160,000. I'm gonna use this formula. FV equals PV times 1 plus R power n. Yeah. So the formula being 160,000 times 1 plus 5%. So 5%, sorry. Okay, 5%. Okay. Times 1 over 12. Because 1 year, 12 months. Power 12n. This is the formula, or I can simplify, becomes 160,000 times 1 plus 5 over 1,200 power 12n. This is the formula. B already. Daniela choose option B. Oh, Daniela choose option B. This option. Daniela choose option B and receive her first payment on 1st January 2023. Okay. Sorin invested his inheritance on the same day, right? So question C, part 1, find the total value of Daniela's winning and Sorin investment on the last day of the 6th month. So after 6 months, yeah, there are Daniela's winnings and Sorin investment. Okay, C part 1. Sorin investment or Sorin investment, the equation would be 160,000 because invest he was invest 160,000 uh, times 1 plus 5 over 100 times 1 over 12 over 6, because based on this question that on the last 6 months, so it's going to be 160,000 times 1 plus 5 over 1,200 power 6. And if you calculate, it is 164,041.89 dollars. It's about Daniela. For Daniela investment, Daniela is 1,500. Yeah, 1,500. 1 minus 1.04 power 6. I mean, sorry. This would be power 6. Power 6 over 1 minus 1.04. And if you calculate it, the number is 9,949.49 dollars. So total investments of Sorins and Daniela is this number plus this number. It becomes 17, one 173. Yeah, 173,991.36 dollars. Next, find the minimum number. Yeah, find the minimum number. Oh, so how long? Find the minimum number of complete months before The total value of Daniela's winnings and Sorin's investment is at least $257,000. Okay, so if the total infestation is $257,000, so how long they already invest? Okay, I'm gonna change color. So see part one. Oh wait, see, yeah, see part one already. Next, see part two. Okay, see part two. Now look, their formula that for Sorin is 160,000 times 1 plus 5 over 1,200 power n, and this n in months, plus 1,500 times 1 minus 1.04 power n over 1 minus 1.04. And the number is 257,000 at least 257,000. If at least, it means greater than or equal 257,000. So if n equals 1, you're going to find A or U first. We can get a number 162,166.6667. And the second U, if n equals 2, this is 2, so we can get a number 164,396.11. And the third U, if you change this n equals 3, this is n equals 3, you could find a number 166,690.75. So I'm going to using this formula that UN or TN. So I'm going to change not Q but T based on the formula. This is T1, T2, T3. So TN is AR power n minus 1. So if AR n minus 1 equals 2057 to 257,000. So A equals this one 162 166.67 times R is, if you divide this, if you divide that, R equals 1.014. Okay. So it is 1.014 power n minus 1 equals 257,000, and 1.014 power n minus 1 equals 55. So 57,000 over 162,166. So 1.014 or n minus 1, it is 1.014 power 28. So it becomes n minus 1 equals 28. So n equals 29. Now, I'm going to check. I'm going to check if n equals 28 and n equals 29, and we're going to compare the results. Now for T28, it is, if you substitute 28 into this expression, this 28 is 128, you can get a number to 54706.97. And now compare with this number, 257,000. So this number is under 257,000. How about T29? If T29, if 29 you submit into this n, you can get a number. Number is 954.0018. Now compare with 257,000. Okay. So this number is greater than 257,000. This one less than 257,000. So using this 29. So the minimum number, the conclusion, the minimum number of complete months is 29. So at least 29 months. Okay. At the end of the 3 years, Daniela invested $30,000 for a further 6 years, in a second account that pays a nominal interest rate R% per annum, compounded quarterly. Quarterly, it means 1 year consists of 4 months. Okay. 3 months, yeah. Because 1 month equals 4. So you have to calculate by 4. Okay. Find the value of R if this investment grows to $41,000 after 6 years. It means 6 years. 1 year consists of 4 quarter, so it means 6 times 4. 1 quarter, 3 months, not 4. 3. So it means 6 times 4 for the duration. Now, D, after 3 years, Daniela invests based on this formula, FV PV times 1 plus R power N. N is 6 times 4. If PV is 30,000, so it's going to be uh, FV equals FV is 41,000. 30,000 times 1 plus R, because we are going to find R 100 times 4, because 1 year is 4 quarter. Power 6 times 4 equals 41,000. So if you divide 41,000 divided by 30,000, this expression becomes 1 plus R over 400 or 24 equals 41 over 30. So 1 plus R over 400 equals 41 over 30 power 1 over 24. And it is 1 plus R over 400 equals 1.01310068364. So R over 400 is this number minus 1. So 0.013100688364. R equals 400 times this number becomes 5.24027, so on. So the percentage or the interest R equals 5.24%. 9. A farmer is growing a field of rice plants. The height 8 centimeters of his plant can be modeled by a normal distribution with mean mu and standard deviation sigma. It is known that probability H less than 82.4 equals 0.213, and probability H greater than 87.3 equals 0.409. Find the probability that the height of a randomly selected plant is between 82.4 and 87.3. I'm going to write down probability H less than 82.4 plus probability between 82.4 and 87.3 plus probability H greater than 87.3. So the maximum equals 1. So the probability x between 82.4 and 87.3 equals 1 minus probability h less than 82.4 minus probability h greater than 87.3. So it's going to be 1 minus, look here that the probability h less than 82.4 is 0.213 and probability h greater than 87.3 is 0.409. So 1 minus 0.213 minus 0.409. And if you calculate, it is 0.378. Next B. Find the value of mu. Mu is mean and sigma is standard deviation. Okay, so probability z less than z equals 0.213. This probability, this number. So if you look on z table or through calculator, you could find the number z equals minus 0.796055. So for for these questions, you have to provide your calculator to find this number. All right. Next, for the formula, the relation between z-score, mean, and standard deviation is this: x minus mean over standard deviation, or it is 82.4 minus mu over sigma equals minus 0.7966 6055. Okay, so I will arrange becomes this 82.4 minus mu equals minus 0.796055 sigma. This is the first equation. The second probability is probability z greater than c. So it is 1 minus 0.409. So it was 195, 0.591. And if you look on table or through calculator, you can find a number 0.230118. Same with this formula that z equals x minus mu over sigma. So it's gonna be 82.4 already, yeah, it means 87 point, wait, I'm gonna check. 87.3, yeah. 87.3 minus mu over sigma equals 0.230118, so on. So 87.3 minus mu equals times this, times to this number, 0.230118 times sigma. This is the second equation. Now, from one and second equation, the first and second equation, 82.4 minus mu equals minus 0.796055 times sigma, while the second equation, 73.3 minus mu equals 0.230118 times sigma, minus, eliminate mu, and if you calculate this, 82.4 minus 73.3, it is minus 4.9. And this one equals minus 1.52, 1.02, I mean, 1.026173 sigma. So sigma equals minus 4.9 over minus 1.026173. And the result is 4.77502 on. So after that, substitute this number into this equation, 73.3 minus mu equals 0.230118 sigma. So sigma equals 4.77. So I'm going to change this, becomes 4. I mean 4. Okay, times 4.77502. And if you calculate, it becomes, yeah, mu equals 86.2011, or approximately becomes 86.2, and this one approximately becomes 4.78. Yeah. So this is sigma or mean, and this one, oh, sorry, this is sigma or standard deviation, and this is mu or mean. Right. Next, C. I'm gonna look question C. The farmer measured 100 randomly selected plants. Any plants with a height greater than 87.3 centimeters is considered ready to harvest. Height of plants are independent of each other. C part 1, find the probability that exactly 32 plants are ready to harvest. 32. C part 1. So this is the uh, binomial distribution problem that with n equals 100 and p equals 0. P or probability 0.409. Yeah. N equals 100 and p equals 0.409. So the probability x equals 32 equals this is actually combination 132 times 0.409 power 32, 1 times 1 minus 0.409 power 100 minus 32. And if you calculate, you can find a number, the result 0.0157931 and approximately becomes 0.0158. Now, part 2. Part 2 here. Probability x equals 32. Yeah. The part 2 question I'm gonna look again. Given that fewer than 44 plants are ready to harvest, find the probability that exactly 32 plants are ready to harvest. Fewer than 44. And this one, 32 ready to harvest. Okay. Ready to harvest already, this one, the number. Now we're going to find first less than 44 first. It means the binomial distribution like this. Okay, 100, 0.409, and the probability x less than 44, or probability x less than or equals 43. So it is 1 minus this. I'm gonna using combination 4 to 100, 0.409 power 43. Sorry, this 43 times 0.591 plus 0.409 per 100. Probably you will have problem if you calculate this calculation. I'm gonna show you. Please email me if you want to ask me about this. So probability x less than or equal 43 equals, if you calculate, equals 0.702975. And yeah, you can approximately become 0.703. Right. Now, the probability x equals 32 of x less than 44 equals probability x equals 32 over probability x less than 44 becomes 0.015791 over 0.02975, and the number is 0.0224667 and you can approximately become 0.0245 this. As well, for for this division, you can find through this part divided by this part. Okay, so you can find this number. All right, next part D. I'll look at the question first. In another field, the farmer is growing the same variety of rice, but is using a different fertilizer. The height of the plants, F centimeters, are normally distributed with mean. So mean is 82.8, is 92.8, and standard deviation D. I don't know D how much. The farmer finds the interquartile range to be 4.52. So it means Q3 minus Q1 equals 4.52, or the quartile 3 minus quartile 1 equals 4.52. Find the value of D, or find D. Okay. So according to that equation, that mu equals quartile 2 equals 92.8. Mu, or equals second quartile, equals 92.8. Now for the illustration to find the solutions, I'm going to sketch like this. This is quartile 2, quartile 1, and the third quartile, first quartile, second quartile, three quartile. So the interquartile, okay, interquartile is 4.52. So it means between quartile, the first quartile and second quartile is 4.52 divided by 2 equals 2.26. As well, quartile 2 to the quartile 3 is 2.26, right? So the mean for the second quartile is 92.8, and the third quartile 92.8, please, 92.8 plus 2.26, and it is 95.06. Meanwhile, this one, 92.8 minus 2.26 is 60.54. Okay, we're going to calculate, we're going to find D. D or sigma is standard deviation. Uh, Based on the probability that Z less than, uh, just now I have explained about X minus mu over this probability Z X minus mu over sigma, like that one. So we apply into here. So this is 2.26 over D equals 0.75. So this is Q1 is 25%, is 50%, and this is 75% of the data. Okay, so from the first data until the last data, okay, from 0 to Q1 is 25%. From the last data to Q3 is 25%. So position this one, Q3 is 75% or 0.75. So it means 2.26 over D. In table or through calculator, you can find 0.7. Number is 0.674489. So if you calculate D equals 3.35068 or approximately becomes 3.35. This. Okay, students, thank you for joining with me in this lesson. See you